Generic greetings and welcome to Preview plus Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon. This is a turn-based wargame set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. You will control either the forces of the orcs, that's an orc there, that green thing, in a suit of heavy armour, or you will control the forces of the Imperium of Man, specifically the Space Marines or the Imperial Guard. Actually, it would be the Steel Legion, which is specifically for Armageddon, the planet Armageddon, which is where this whole thing is actually set on. Armageddon is a hive world and basically made up so that the orcs and the Imperium can have a constant, never-ending fight. Unstoppable force versus the immovable object. It just constantly goes on and on and on. Orcs come along, take a bit. Humanity comes along, knocks them, push back. You keep going, fighting and fighting. This is actually the second one of Armageddon, but I'm not strictly convinced it ever ended, and I don't think it ever will. Anyway, I saw this game on Steam and thought, ooh, is that based on Epic Armageddon, which is another Warhammer 40,000 game? And it's not. But it sort of is. It sort of takes the premise of Armageddon, or rather, you know, the whole idea of you fighting on this basically bit of scrubland with a hive on it. That's pretty much all it is left now. Everything else has been destroyed. And, yeah, you basically fight. You fight and you fight and you fight, and eventually there might be a winner. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of the game. I've played about 3 or so hours so far. I've played the campaign for maybe 2 hours, and I've done a couple of scenarios, probably a bit more than 3 hours actually. I have not tried the multiplayer. I'll be showing you a couple of scenarios in this one. So we're going to do, I think, the preemptive strike scenario, because it is I think it's quite good. You can pick between the Steel Legion or the Orcs on this one. We're going to pick Steel Legion. Going to have it normal difficulty, Fog of War, and Undo is on. So, quick rundown of the UI when we load in. Our objective actually is capture 4 victory hexes and then wait for new orders, okay? So, in the center, we've got our main screen where we've got our units and all of the terrain, such. I'll come back to that. On the top, our turn. Currently, we have basically 14 turns to do this. We have our requisition points, which is used for buying things. You can click on the purchase button on the bottom there, and we also have our glory points. We've got a main menu button, and on the far right we've got a little mini map. You can click and drag that around. We've got a couple of buttons for opening up all of our units, so you can just scroll down each one. You can see their health and how much experience they've got and such. We've also got a reserve list and a dead list, and strategic map, which shows you strategic things. That's strategic over there. There's the points we have to capture, and there's all of our units there. Quite useful. Anyway, as you can see, we've got several units here. Let's just click on our Steel Legion Infantry. So when you click on that, we get this menu open up. So Steel Legion Infantry number 3 shows you our experience. Well, it's basically how many. As you go through, they'll accumulate points and get better and better, as far as I'm aware. Haven't, like I say, done a lot of the campaign, so don't know exactly about that one. We've got our strength, which is currently 20 of 20, so we're full strength. Shows you our health, which is just 1 hit point. We've got our defense, 35, which is not that good, and our initiative. Now, obviously, you want a higher defense because that's quite good. Basically, higher the better for all of these ones. It also shows you the equipment that we've got, or the weapons we have, should I say. Currently armed with a las gun, and that's got range 2, so 2 hexes, and it does 20 damage, or 20 attack strength. It has an armor piercing percentage, so in this case 0, so it does not penetrate through really any armor at all. Number of shots, which is 2, and our accuracy. Obviously, different modifiers will affect different things. You can see when we mouse over different, like, sort of areas on here, we get, like, other bonuses. So we've got rough, that's cover there. You can see it's got cover 25%, that's just a bit of rough scrubland. It doesn't block line of sight, and it's got no defenses, but if you go here, you can see it's got defenses +5, so it increases our defense and such, and also it gives us 50% cover, so generally a good thing to keep your infantry in these sort of trench systems. Anyway, each unit can be moved and, they can move and attack once per turn. Actually, they can attack more than once in some cases, depending on what weapon you've got. It might fire more, or what, and that sort of thing. We've got, well, these little symbols there denote what they can do. It's a bit small, I don't know why. But, you can zoom quite far out and actually zoom quite in. Actually looks quite nice, these. I mean, they're very, very simple, but yeah, it does the job. You can see that that is Antank, Lehman Russ. That is a Steel Legion Command Company, and that is a Griffin. I wish it was a Bombard. I prefer the Bombards. That is a Fire Support. Steel Legion, they're basically standard, bog standard Imperial troops, but they have a gas mask. I think that really describes exactly what they're like. Anyway, we can move around. And these dots here show you where we can actually get to. Sometimes it might go a little bit further and show like a little tank symbol. That means you're going to have to mount up and get in your transport. These don't actually have that. Now different units can go different places. So, for example, tanks generally can't get up a massive slope, whereas sometimes the infantry can. Anyway, what I want to do is attack the orcs. You can see there's some orcs over here. When we mouse over them or click on them, actually, what we'll do is we'll just mouse over them. You can see we get another list of what they've got. So you can see their health, their damage, all of that sort of thing, and what they're armed with. They're armed with sluggers and choppers. Basically, the Gretchen, they're not very good. They also have an ability by the look of it, and I can't click on them to find out. They did have an ability there. Can't really, there's like a little circle there, can't see what it is. Anyway, on the far bottom we've got a couple of, basically our order buttons. So we've got a sleep button, which puts them to sleep. They have a little cape, no they don't. What it's for is, as soon as you press the sleep button, it means you won't come back to them, and it won't keep saying, oh, you haven't moved, you haven't moved them, or things like that. It just keeps them in reserve, sort of thing. Actually, no, it doesn't, because there's such thing as a reserve in this game. It's where you have stuff just sitting back, waiting to come in. Disband, you don't want to press that too often. You've got forward and back, next unit back. If you put it to sleep, it won't select. And we've also got a purchase button. So, you can see we have all of our units here. Look at all that. Rough Riders. We've got Walkers. That's a Sentinel there. Look at the vehicles. A lot of vehicles in this. There's tanks. You think this is a lot, by the way? This is nothing. The game has so many vehicles and Walkers and tanks and infantry and Titans. Look. Sadly, we can't have Titans on this map, but there's loads of them. I'll show you that later on. There's my favourite, the Bombard. Look at the size of that. That is massive, isn't it? It's huge. There's a Basilisk, the good old Basilisk. There's a Medusa. Aircraft, nice little Vulture gunship there. They're all armed with different things, and you can see Hellstrike missiles. You can compare two different things. You can actually click on that and then mouse over another one. There you go, and it compares the two. Some of them have different abilities as well. So, for example, that aircraft has the ability of Flyer, and you can click on it, and it tells you what it does. Anyway, quite simple to understand. Let us do some attacking, shall we? So I need to clear out these orcs. I need to capture that, and that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this infantry, and I'm going to move it up. So we'll click there, and the walk. Now, one of the bad things that I'm not fussed on at all is the animations, rather the lack of. So I move the vehicle just slides along. You click on the blokes and the move, and you get little, you can hear the choo-choo-choo of them walking, but that's it, basically. They just sort of slide along. A bit lo-fi in that sense. I'm just going to move all these up, and I might be able to get this tank in range. This tank is armed with a battle cannon, range 3, and las cannon, range 3. So if I go there, 1, 2, 3, I'll be in range of them. So I'll move there, and you can see I'm now in range of them. These little Gretchens. So Gretchen are not very good. However, the battle cannon would do a lot of damage to them. I don't think the las cannon's overly good. The las cannon is used for anti-armor purposes. But anyway, let's fire away. So there's the battle cannon gone, then there's the las cannon gone, and we've taken out a few of them. Now, we've actually killed 5, but there's a little health bar down there to show what the overall health is before they lose the next one. Because you will find things like Squigoths and Titans only have obviously 1. There's only 1 off, because that denotes that there's 5 of them there basically. But obviously, if your health goes to 0, health goes down, they'll lose 1. Titans, you can obviously it might look a bit stupid where you're getting hit and nothing's happening, but their health will slowly go down. Anyway, more Gretchen. I'm going to move these right up. You can see it's armed with battle cannon, las cannon, and 2 heavy bolters on the side. Let's blatter away, and we should probably take a fair amount of them out. Attack, attack, attack. There we go. Took a lot of them out, and they attack back, and they did a little bit of damage, but they're not really armed with anything that's sort of tough. Let's just go to this Griffin, and we're going to move the Griffin up, and we can attack them there, or these over here. So, yeah, we'll attack them. There we go. And are they going to attack back? Nope, they're not in range. Now, you saw when I attacked, they did attack me back, but that's because my initiative was higher, okay? If their initiative was higher, then they might get to fire before me. So I'm going to move there. Blast away there. And they've now been destroyed. Excellent. So we'll move a heavy bolter up to there. Fire away. Actually rip through them. Oh, not much, but they are in some rough ground with 25% cover. Let's just keep moving up here. And we're going to move the Sentinel up. Charge right around the back. And fire against that one there. And almost destroying them. We've now scouted a couple more things. That's a Squigoth with a Super Lobber, which is range 2 to 4. Does a lot of damage, actually. Okay, we'll have to worry about that. As I said, you can see there's only a number of 1 there, so there's only 1 in that unit. So we've pretty much we've done quite well over there, but we've only killed just little Gretchen and that. I think we will end the turn. So they get a turn, so they're firing some things from over there. This is their turn. They're blasting away there and then running away. I do like the firing and the firing effects and such. Like that is a very detailed effect. All of the actual sprites are very detailed. Just there's like no animation. So anyway, let's move up into these buildings. Obviously, infantry can go in buildings, which is good, and they give them a bit of cover. Vehicles. Sometimes you can, depending on what sort of area it is. Like, you'll be able to go through here, but you won't be able to pull a vehicle, like, there in that building, because that's stupid. Right, move up. Move a mortar team up to there. And it's got a range of... Oh, it's got a missile launcher, that one. Where is my mortar team? My mortar team's there, range of 2 to 3. Can't fire. We'll go further along this road, and that's good. We'll move our Griffin. I don't think I moved this guy last time. There we go, there's a Griffin. And what we need to do now is get my tank in here. So I'll move it into the woods, and then we'll blast away at them guys. Oh, we only took a little bit of them out. Let's move the Griffin up. And we'll blast them up the side there. That should really destroy them. Look at that, yeah. That's pretty good, because obviously we've got heavy bolters and mortars, you know, specifically designed to take them things out. Right, my Sentinel's getting damaged, so I'm going to run him around the side here, and then I'll probably shoot at... Do I shoot at that? See, that is a big cannon, and it hasn't got much armor pen, so I'm going to fire away there. Yeah, it didn't really do anything to each other. That's obviously a scout vehicle, that Sentinel, so we've got a little bit of experience and a little skull that starts lighting up. We'll move them up here. It's more for when you're doing your campaign and such. Right, I think that's them there. We need to move our Steel Legion Company Command up, and we'll do a bit of melee, actually. We've got Power Sword. You see we've got Power Sword, range 0 means you can attack next to you. So there's the firing, and then, you know... Took them out, basically. That didn't take long at all, did it? Can we buy some units now? We cannot buy any units now. We need to wait until we've done another objective. Let's end the turn there. So they are blasting away. And that was it. They've just moved around. Excellent. Okay, so let's move the heavy bolter up to there. Finish them guys off. There we go. Move the infantry in, and we will assault directly that cannon. Okay, there we go. And it did very little. Now, I thought that cannon would have a minimum range. No, it doesn't. You can see the minimum range. Well, it doesn't have a minimum range. It says 3. Whereas that one, minimum range 2 to 4. So I can attack it. Although, I don't know if it's going to attack me back. Anyway, let's get my Sentinel round the back. I am just scouting up here. We've also got a defensive structure over there. That's like, this is a hive. It's the base of a hive. But we're trying to get there. Or rather, we're getting these areas first. Right, let us get my Salamander Scout, which has got an autocannon and heavy bolter to rip these Gretchen to shreds. 26, there you go. Not bad at all. What I'm going to do is run to that cover there. Alright. And we're going to start running the infantry up. We're just going to charge them up because we can. Let's move our mortar team up. Blatter away there, and finally we'll move our other team of infantry up. There we go, and just keep assaulting and try and get the ones that are in the open out. There we go, and we'll move a vehicle up to there, and that's got las cannon and battle cannon. Actually, we need the ones with the machine gun on the side. They're actually a bit better. You can see, look, that's actually got heavy bolters on the side. That one hasn't. So all of the detail, all the vehicles are quite detailed. Right, machine gun. That's been moved. That's been moved. That is our Griffin mortar. I'm going to move it up to there and fire against their cannon. It's look like it's hitting me back. I guess if we move there, we can move there. You can undo your move if you've got the option selected, assuming you don't run into something new. If you move and you run into something, then you can't undo it. This one's armed with las cannon and heavy... Oh, it's battle cannon, las cannon, and heavy bolters. This should rip through it nicely. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're getting shot back, taking a bit of damage. Let's move further up to this Squigoth and we'll attack it directly. So here we go. And killed it straight away. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Need to assault the Squigoth directly. Anything else that I'm missing? Oh, yeah, that guy. We need to move our Griffin further up. And it's got a range of 2 to 3, so we can't end the turn there. So, they're attacking away here. You can see that they're blattering me completely. And it's doing a lot of damage. I'm losing a lot of infantry over there. Start at 20. You can rest them. There is like an option to rest and such, but you need to be back in like buildings and such. So that's problematic. Let's get our Scout Walker to blitz over here. I'm trying to run around the back and see what we can find. Right. Let's move our Griffin up to there. Don't want to run it too far forwards because obviously it is a sort of, well, it's a big artillery piece after all. We're just going to keep moving up and taking out all of these here, and we'll keep charging up. Move up to there. Move up to there. We'll move the mortars up. And we are really just hammering away here. Oh, I've got one left. Look, one left. We need to... What can we do? Can we do anything? No, we don't need to move them, so we're not going to. Right, let's move into base contact with this and probably kill it. Nope, half healthed it. Not too bad. Right. Machine guns. Oh, heavy bolter. I need a bit of cover, actually, but I can't really get anywhere, so we just blatter away there. Move up. One left. There we go. And then we're going to move there. This one. Fire down the bottom. There we go. Now, obviously, you can see I'm being very quick about what I'm attacking, but you best off if you're playing it properly and such. You're not just trying to show you how it works. Then you would take time to pick the weapons that are best suited for what you're doing. At this moment up here, it is just a case of swarm everything and get it taken out. There we go. The sounds are not too bad actually, but oh, good grief! They whacked me there. That guy is really getting hurt. Take them out. Yeah, there we go. I've managed to take them out, and we will capture one of their victory hexes. Over here, we will do... can't do something similar, actually. Need to get that. That is a Griffin. We'll bombard their... What is that? It's a Grot bomb launcher. Good grief, that's classic. There's my las cannon working away there, and still 6 of them left. Just queue all these attack up and just start blattering away there. We're taking that out, but it's quite heavily armoured. The only thing really that we take it out is that. Anyway, Griffin. Right away there. There we go. And we are doing okay over here. We will keep firing, move our mortar up, launch against that. I would have assumed that you couldn't move and fire certain weapons, but it looks like you can pretty much do them all. You can move and fire your mortars and such. Anything else we need to move up? We can move things up. We might as well move stuff up. Anything that we can move, we'll move. There we go. We'll end the turn there. I just kept this guy at the back here. Can't really see anything. They are doing quite well up the top. But we've almost got towards... We've almost got... well, we've got this area cleared pretty much this turn. This one's a bit difficult. You might have noticed, actually, that when that unit there, the one I'm firing against now, fired against these, this one fired that. That's because it's got this support. There you go. Unit provides supporting fire to adjacent enemy units. So because that got shot upon, that fired back. Yeah. Shot upon, fired upon. That's the one. Right, move up. Take that out. There we go. And we need to use our machine gun. Check it out. Check that out there. And we'll keep firing away. We've almost taken that hex. Okay, Orc forces on the ridgeline destroyed. Excellent. So I've destroyed all of the units in them victory hexes. But more forces have been spotted. They've cut us off from the hive. So the scenario objective, move at least 5 Steel Legion units to the far right edge of the map. Far right edge? There. So run is basically what it's telling us to do. Is that what it's telling us to do? I think so. Okay. Let's bail then, I guess. Let's just quickly run in. We've struck and now we're legging it. So here we go. Bye. I mean, I could actually fire and then run. That's what I should do. Fire and run. Fire and run. Fire and run. End the turn. Keep doing the same thing. Because, you should see the amount of orcs over here now. There's 35. They're assaulting me around here. It's not going so well. Oh, there's some more orcs. I'm going to get my sentinel running back. Looks like they're attacking the hive there. I want to get my sentinel running straight down, see what we can find around this place. It'll be my turn in a moment, but like I said, I have no idea what's in here, because it's, well, you can't see anything. Let's move the tank, charge off, move the heavy bolter, move the infantry, move everything, basically. Let's move... Oh my good grief, look at that. Look at all that! That is a Skullhammer Battle Fortress. Look at the weapons on it. 6 big shooters. Oh my good grief. Let's just fire against them just because we can. Obviously, they've only got a range of 1, so you fire, make sure they're out of range. Excellent, right. This area is pretty much lost. Then that command is, yeah, pretty much gone, so I'm just going to leg it. All of these are just going to leg it as fast as we can go. There we are. Leg it, leg it, leg it. Run, run, run. And end the turn there. Now, they're just going to charge at me and blatter all of these units. Obviously, that sentinel has got no chance whatsoever. You can see there's some defensive forces around here. That's penal legions, actually. We've got some other units as well trying to defend that hive, but that's not my objective. My objective is to leg it and get out. So, yeah, I think we can safely say that that hive is lost. Oh yeah, that's not going so well. Penal? Yeah, penal legionaries are not that good. They're not that. The legionnaires are so they're trying to take this out, and they're successfully doing so. There we go. That's pretty much all that's taken out. Right. Can I get out? I'm going to have to get across this bridge. Oh, there's more orcs. I did not realise that there was going to be orcs there. As you can see, though, when I ran into it, because I ran straight into it, we did do an attack, so that's not too bad. Just legging it as fast as we can. As fast as we can. There we go. We'll fire there, and then we'll run, because I can. Same things here. We'll quickly hide in the buildings, and nothing else to really run against. Yeah. Don't know if we're going to get out in time. It's their turn, and they are really taking this over now, and they are whacking this hive somewhat fierce. Today's beverages. Heresy! That's water. Right. It keeps on coming back over here because there's action going, but I don't know what's there now. As you can see, that's taken over by orcs. That's taken over by orcs. Me again. So, fire against that. And then go straight through. Oh my good grief, there's more orcs! Oh god! I don't know what I can do here. Can I run that way? Maybe that'll be a bit safer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll run to there. Fire against them orcs in the open. Get the bombards up. Get the Lehman Russ up. Keep running all of the people. There we go. We could rest them, but that's not happening. End the turn. Orcs' turn. My turn. 9 of 14. So I do not really have a lot of time left here. And they'll be moving a lot of units. And yeah, they've just killed one of mine as well. But yeah, the sprites, the actual stuff you see around is very, very detailed. I do like it, but lack of animations is a bit of a dodgy one. Let me move further in, and we'll shoot at that one. We'll move these further in there. And shoot at. We have to wait for the attacks then before I can move. Oh my good grief! More orcs. More orcs! There's orcs everywhere! Well, that's just the general how orcs work. There's always more orcs. There's never too few orcs. There's always too many. Move up, move up, move up. I don't know if I'm going to make it out here. We'll see. Orcs turn 10 of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be able to get 5 units in there. I think that was the objective, so we'll see. But it depends if they can destroy. If they destroy that or any of these, then it's pretty much game over. Now, it might seem like it's doing nothing, but it's not. It's doing all of the stuff to the left-hand side. My turn now. That'll move further back. That'll move further back. That'll move in there. That'll move in. Damn it, I can't move any further. I'm going to have to move there. Fire against all of them. Run up there. Move further down. That's rocket launcher, and oh yep, that did absolutely nothing actually. We'll end the turn there. Oh yep, we've got some units over here. What is that? Mortar team firing away there on the far left. Are they're trying to take me out? Yeah, they're trying to fire the. Oh, I was going to say they're trying to destroy this mortar team. They're successfully destroying the mortar team, I think. Oh, they've just destroyed one of my units as well. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn and blast! Yeah, there's a lot of units in this. Look at all the big shooters as well. Just noticed actually that when they don't fire as a squad, they don't fire as a squad. When all the weapons fire on the vehicles, they all fire separately. But when these fire, they just fire one little shot. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, let's just use the bombard over there. Use that guy over there. That guy over there. They'll all do it in sequence. Take them all out. I'm going to be able to take that vehicle out. It's been doing my head in for a while. I need to move further in and them into there. Surely that is about right now. Move further up to that one. I would have thought that would be me pretty much done. I hope that is my objective. Let's have a look at our killed units. So we've got nothing there. Nothing in reserve. Can we actually build any units now? We'll purchase in my turn, see if we can build any. I think we can actually. We can actually bring some more units further from the bottom here. Where I do have a fair amount of requisition points. Although 3,900 is not a lot, especially when it comes to Titans and such. Anyway, victory! There you go. It's because I completed the objective. I got enough people in that box. So we've successfully run away. Excellent! Not bad. Review. Look at that. Let's have a quick look, see how many orcs there was. That's a lot of orcs. That's some killer cans with big shooters. There's some knobs. There's some Skullhammer battle fortresses. Or fortresses. Yeah, something like that. Shooters with big... Oh, what? Shooter boys with big shooter. Yeah, it's more DACA, that one. Yeah, we managed to run away. Excellent. End the mission. So, that's just one of the several scenarios. I'm not going to show you really another one, but I just want to go to... I think it's Avenging the Fallen, just to show you one of the ones where you get some other units. Avenging the Fallen, we'll just play that one. And you can only pick the Imperium on this one. And it says Imperium for a reason, not Steel Legion. It means the Imperium. So, Space Marines. Terminators with Assault Cannon. Assault Squad. Predator Annihilator upgraded. Look at that. And look at how good it is. Yeah, Heavy Bolters. That's a Land Raider Helios. Never even heard of that. That's a Furioso Dreadnought, which is... A Furioso is a... Blood Angels specific one. It's got basically 2 power claws. Look at all that. Look at them all. Oh, there's some land speeders as well. Yeah, and a little Titan. And I do mean a little Titan. It's a Warhound Scout Titan. Charge up there and blast away. Yeah, it's quite effective. Look at all the units though. That is a Death Strike missile. That, bloody hell, that's a Shadow Sword. Look at the size of that gun. A Volcano Cannon. Oh, I'm going to have to try that out. It's range 4. Damn it, I'm not going to be able to get within range. That's range up to 7, so I'm going to move there and fire it against that. Oh, that's not very good. You see, from the end, I was going to hope the missile fired off, because that's what it used to do. Ah, well, we'll close that. Anyway, I think that's all I really need to show you for the time being. That is Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon, or at least a very, very tiny bit of it. The game's actually quite big as far as I can tell. There's a lot of scenarios, as you can clearly see there, and the campaign, from what I've played, seems to be quite long. There's several acts to it. Obviously, there's multiplayer, which I haven't tried as well. In the multiplayer, you can play, Orcs versus the Imperium and such. Sadly, there's nothing else. You can't play, like, the Tyranids, Eldar, all of them ones that you might have wanted to play. It's not bad. I think it's alright, but it's unbelievably niche, right? Like, completely niche. The thing is, I only really checked it out after I saw it and thought, ooh, that looks like a game I've played before. And I used to play, a long, long time ago, a game called Final Liberation, which was based on Epic 40,000, and that was where you got orcs and humans versing each other. But, it's nothing like that, really. But it is quite fun. It is quite fun, but the way it looks reminded me of that game, and I thought, oh, we'll try it out. But it actually reminds me a bit of Advance Wars. Actually, I think there's a game that I can't remember what game this is. Sort of all the sort of mechanics are based off, but there is a game that it basically takes the mechanics from that, and it works. It works. It's fun, and you might like it. And I know that's a bit non-committal, but the thing is, it's niche, right? It's Warhammer 40,000, which some people like, some people don't really care. And it's not overly, it's certainly not, 10 out of 10 game of the year, must buy, all that sort of thing. It's fine. It does what it sets out to do, which is be competent at being a fairly large-scale hex-based war game. It's fine for that. But it's niche. It's very niche. Also, normally I don't really say this, but I think it's priced too high. I mean, this is 30 quid, as, when it's not on a deal or whatever. I think it's 22 at the time we're recording this because of its percent off for just coming out. I think that's high. I mean, the barrier for entry, cost-wise, is a lot higher than you would really expect to pay for a game this sort of lo-fi. You know what I mean? No animations, sounds quite basic. But it's fine. And if this is what you're looking for, then I don't think any of that stuff would stop you, because you probably want that sort of thing. If you don't, then there's nothing here for you, really. Really, if you don't want a very large scale 140,000 game, then you might as well just walk away now, because this is just not for you. But yeah, it's good, but it's niche, I think, is the summary for that one. Links in the description so you can check it out yourself. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.